like scroll through, like it's the month
Cool.
and day. You
So
could
it's got
set it, the time,
Got that.
and so you could adjust each one
Cool.
with the plus and minus signs. But that's already set. That's good. And then so start times. I talked to John this morning, and he was recommending. So start time was 6 a.m. and 1 p.m.
Okay.
So yeah, before it was at 5 and 5.
But that's good.
he
Yeah,
was
6 and
saying
1 sounds good. Yeah.
It's probably better
Cool.
just to get them watered in when it's kind of hot during the day.
Sweet. And then how long does that run for?
And then so there's only 2 start times for that.
Okay.
And then the run times tells you how long.
Okay.
So these are all the stations. This is where it kind of gets confusing. So drip patio
Right, those are drips.
Is all the stuff here. Drip entry is the drip that's going to be for the bed in the front.
Grapes.
3 and 4 are for the garden boxes down at the bottom.
Okay.
The planters down there. I'll mark which one's which because one valve or one station is for just the boxes, the 10 boxes, and then one of them is for the perimeter, the big C-shaped bed.
Awesome.
And spray hail.
Street grapes, so the grapes just up here, right?
Yeah, street grapes. Yeah, number 5 is the grapes in the front over there.
Cool.
And
What's the hill?
spray hill, that's like the big hill where we hydro seeded at the top. Spray south past.
South pasture, north pasture.
North pasture.
Another north pasture.
I'll mark a little more in detail
that'd be
which
cool.
one is which.
Awesome.
Spray north deck, spray bottom of the hill. Sunroom, I'm guessing sunroom is this one. But I'll run through them again and let
Cool.
you know,
And then the drip for these pots and like the stuff they're gonna do here, that's not on here probably yet, I'm guessing.
I think those are the
Patio. Drip
patio. Yep.
patio entry.
Perfect.
Yeah,
and that'll all
those
be
two.
one. Perfect.
Yeah, and so for each station, you can set however much minutes to run it for. So right now I have the patio and the entry at 0 because we're still kind of working on that. And also the both garden boxes I have at 0 because there's nothing planted yet. So
That's all the drip.
so yeah, once there is plants planted, you could just come into run times.
And go to the number of like
Whatever
3, 4.
it is, 3 or 4, and then you could add like however much you would want. Yeah, and it's all minutes.
Awesome.
So starting at 6, there's 10 minutes for all the spray.
So each one will run for
sprinklers.
10?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
cool.
10 minutes, but 2 times a day, so total 20 minutes a day.
Okay, gotcha.
So they should all be 10 for the rest of them.
Cool, and there's 6 stations, so it'll basically be running for like 2 hours.
Yeah, and at the very
Twice.
end, it tells you the total run time.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm in an hour of 10 minutes.
Okay.
For all of them.
Okay.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for 20 minutes,
Okay.
which should be
An hour and 10 twice. No, wait.
an hour and 10 twice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So pretty much that's it. And then the water days is where you choose like what days you want it to turn
Cool.
on. Right now it's on every day.
That makes sense. We're getting it going.
So if you want to turn it off on a certain day, you just press the minus and it puts an arrow,
Cool. It
crosses it out.
almost makes sense.
Yeah, and turn back on Monday. Plus is to turn it back on.
Okay, cool.
So right now it's on every day.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, eventually, maybe in a couple weeks or so, you're gonna want to cut it back so that they're not going twice a day, but maybe just once a day in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll just go to start times, and then for the second start time, you could just go all the way to
0.
where it says off.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like
So we'll just run once a day.
12 a.m. will be off or something after 12 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you could just get rid of the second start time.
That makes sense to you.
Mhm.
And so another thing is there's 3 programs. There's a program A, B, and C. And so currently we're on program A.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking the best way to do it is to keep program A all the sprays. That way they're all just on their own thing.
Yeah.
They do once a day, 10 minutes. And once you get plants planted, or you might not want these plants to get every day, right? It could be like every other day or every other day. So in that case, you could press this program button, and that shows program B.
Okay.
So in program B, you could just have all the drip on program B, for example. So you can set your start time whenever, like usually in the morning is recommended, like 5 or 6 or something. So once that's ready, you could, yeah, you just set it to whenever. I'll just put it for 5 right now.
Cool.
Like that. And then if you also wanted another start time, you can add it, but
awesome.
Usually once a day is fine for like these potted plants and most of the veggies and stuff you might want. So you could just leave all 2 through 4 on off.
All right.
And then so we'll leave 1 on for 5 a.m. And I'll just keep all the run times at 0, so it's still not going to turn on even though we set the start time.
Okay.
So yeah, once you're ready, you can pretty much adjust however much time you want for each of the drip stations.
Cool. And when someone comes back and helps with the drip, they can maybe look at it again with me a little or whatever.
Yeah. And so the program is that just kind of like separating like different types of irrigation. If you don't want something to turn on every day, but you want other things to turn on every day.
Gotcha.
And there's 3 programs. There's a C too. So if you want to make it more complicated, these ones will get 2 like every 2 days. That'll be every 3 days or whatever.
Awesome.
But and then you also can set like every 2 days or every what days you want it to go.
If I wanted to just like turn it on, like the manual thing, you still have to go station by station, right? Like if I want to water something, I mean,
to check each station manually, you go to manual, and then you manually enter like however much time you want to test it for. So like for example, like you want to see where station 1 is, so you go manual, you just put like 3 minutes or something, and then you go run. And that'll turn on station 1.
Awesome.
Cool.
And then to turn it off, you just go here. Turn off.
So you go manual, it goes on. You go system off, and that just turns it off, and then you can go back over to other stuff.
Yeah. Once you go here, it'll turn it off, and then you can put it back to here, and it's just on the program.
Cool.
Awesome.
So that's pretty much it. Solar sync is if you have a photocell that reads like how much sunlight there is and adjusts your water for you. That's not, we don't have
that's
that.
Cool.
Same with that. It's like in the summer it'll automatically do like every 2 days.
So sweet. At some point we could have it where it's just kind of doing that.
Yeah. Cool. You could kind of customize it further.
Right.
Cool.
It's exciting.